Can a vampire bite spice up a marriage that is caught in a rut? And what is the impact if the husband is a man of the cloth? And why is this movie not titled by the lead character's name, but by her being the wife of said clergyman? Hi there, it's Micha. Check out this video to find out the answers. Anne is the wife of a pastor who preaches the value of their spouses but haven't shown her that appreciation as of late. The world stopped paying attention to her and everyone seems to ignore her opinions and even cut her short if she wants to share her thoughts. In their youth, things were different and she asks herself how she ended up here, how she became such an empty shell of herself.
I want to live a bigger life.
When she just can't stand it anymore and even considered starting an affair with an old high school flame, her life suddenly takes a turn.
I just can't do it to Jacob. Oh.
Freshly bitten by a vampire, Anne develops new and strange behaviors that instantly triggers jealousy in Jakob.
Anne!
Oh, good, you're home. Get changed. I'd like to go out.
Something Anne hasn't experienced in years, which makes her really enjoy the situation. The new energy boost also makes her feeling young again and brings back her confidence.
How much of that could I get?
You want the blood?
In the beginning, she manages to get by with pig's blood from the butcher, but soon she craves more.
Is this better?
It wasn't me.
Of course it was you!
Now Jakob has to choose if he is a man of God first or a loving husband.
Why didn't you tell me when this first happened?
I felt ashamed.
As you should.
This entertaining low-budget flick is centered around the topic of a woman slowly losing herself in her husband's shadow, as aptly showcased by the movie's title even ignoring her by not being named Anne, but Jakob's wife, the role Anne identified more and more over the last 30 years. The movie works mostly well on both the emancipation level and the horror realm. Of course, it never digs too deep into the former topic and sometimes misses the mark completely, but this was also never intended to be the sole focus. This way, this feature has at least a different angle on the old vampire myth, allowing for some new ideas in between the classics. Don't expect either a social drama nor a horror masterpiece though. The solid and partially drastic effects, which sometimes dip into the funny and absurd,
So effed up!
in line with the overall more comedic approach, make for a nice but more mild evening of horror. Larry Fessenden, who never resided in my memory as a great actor, surprised me here by delivering a memorably performance, and Barbara Crampton usually never disappoints, which is also true in this outing.
That's odd. You've got new teeth coming in.
What?
Looking at her more recent filmography, Barbara seems hellbent on showing that you can age naturally and in grace and still remain attractive, which she proves once again in this movie, even as she is over 60 now. She seems to believe that the proof requires nudity though, which it doesn't, but no one is complaining about this either. I want to mention that there are a few points I want to highlight in the spoiler zone right after the rating, after a short warning of course. I enjoyed this little production even though it sometimes took itself too seriously when diving into the gender role issue, especially around the important topic of victim blaming, where it only took a weak stance. Again, this was not supposed to be regarded as a drama, but a comedy with some social commentary, and a nice horror vehicle for Barbara Crampton and Larry Fessenden.
That looks heavy.
By the way, my favorite part was the scene revealing that weed is also helpful in managing the craving for blood. Hilarious. Overall, it was definitely better than average, but I wouldn't say it was great either. A fitting place therefore is a 6.5 points in the middle between nice and really good. Now let's look at some further details. If you don't want to get spoiled but enjoyed the video so far, please like it now before you leave, and if you are no subscriber yet, maybe consider to change that. If you don't mind spoilers or have already watched the movie, please follow me into the spoiler zone. The main twist in this movie was the fact that the master vampire was female, not looking for mindless followers, but enabling repressed women. Of course also taking it a step too far in that intent. However, Anne for sure doesn't want to again become the wallflower she previously was.
I feel more alive than I have in years.
Therefore, a central topic at the end is what it would mean to get back to things as they were before. She isn't even clear if she wants to become human again. The Master Vampire also gave her a choice, which was taken away by Jakob, again deciding for her by killing the creature. Because of that, she now has to live with the bloodlust going forward, and the movie ends with them finally being equals in their relationship, as both have to trust the other to not kill them. How this ultimately plays out is up to every viewer's own mind, as it should be. Have you seen the movie? What is your take on it? Let me know in the comments. That's it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, like it and feel free to share it with your friends. And why not subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any future video. Make sure to also hit the notification bell to get a heads up whenever a new video is posted. So much for now, see you next time and thanks for watching.